asking, by a raise of hands, is there anybody in the room that has heard a cockroach speak before? You have heard a cockroach speak before? I saw a hand at the back. Anyone? No, neither have I, and that means it means I'm normal, okay? Because I once heard somebody, not I heard, somebody once told me that I sound like a cockroach. Imagine. Now, listen, I had so many options when I heard this thing, either to make it break me, mute me, or to either make me stronger. My name is Ms. Drew. If you don't know, I am a TV presenter, radio presenter, voiceover artist, TV travel vlogger. I travel around the world. I impact young people. I motivate young people to live their best lives whilst chasing their dreams. Everything I do is with my voice. When God was handing out gifts, I say he made people dancers, he made people footballers, he made people singers, but the only thing he gave me was the ability to talk. And me, I can talk for the whole of Ghana, so I'm glad that we have a timer for today. So like I said, this woman, or this person, they gave me the option of either muting me or making me actually make me stronger. And I chose the latter. I found this quote that I saw on Instagram. You know, we all be on Instagram, don't lie. I saw the quote on Instagram. Sometimes Instagram gives us the vim that we need when we're having a bad day. And it said, make peace with the fact that people will have different opinions of you in their mind, but ultimately, you know who you know yourself to be is what matters. Now, I know for a fact that whether you believe me or not, I know that I'm beautiful, and I know that I don't look like a cockroach. Do you agree? Whether you agree or not, I don't even care because I know myself. But literally, I realized that when people speak, they say things because they're projecting their own insecurities. When people use their mouths to say certain things, or you can't do this or whatever, it's because maybe they wish that they had the talent or the gift that you had, or they wish they had the ability or the strength that you had, and they can't. So ultimately, their natural instinct is to bring you down, which is to project their own insecurities. But what I found out is that literally, if I have the power to make somebody insecure, then I must be doing something right. Correct? Right. So, one of my number one rules that I give myself is I don't give people the power to affect my emotions. If you decide that somebody has done something to you today and you're going to be angry about it, that decision was yours to be angry. Nobody has that power to affect how you're going to feel. The decision always ends with you. Now, we all have a gift, whatever it is, whether you are good at dancing, good at cooking, like our beautiful speaker before, whether you're good at doing hair, whether you're good at traveling. What is that one thing that God has blessed you with that you can do with ease? Take some time to think about it. That one thing that you can do with your eyes closed. That one thing that you can do that even if you weren't getting paid, you will still do it because you enjoy it. What is that one thing? Everybody has that gift. Now, one thing I can say is if you have a gift and you're not doing anything with it, then it's cost 90. It makes no sense. What's the point? Like, why would you buy a Mercedes Benz and never drive it? The newest A-class or whatever, why buy it if you're never going to drive it? Why, ladies, buy the newest handbag and the highest heels if you're not going to take a picture and show it? Like, what's the point? And that's the same with your gift. If you have a gift or you have a talent and you're not doing anything with it, then what's the point in having it? We're supposed to use our gifts and our talents to be able to create impact. I told you guys about my gift. All I can do is talk. I use my voice to go and travel around the world. I travel around Africa. I travel around the world. I've been to 35 different countries, and I just film it and talk about it. I get paid from just talking. I use my voice, guys, to influence young people and let them know that there are two things in this world you can never get back: your time and the things that you say. So when you are speaking, it is important to be kind, Because you never know, your smile or your hello, your good morning. I'm telling you, London, where I was born and raised, when you say good morning to people, they're looking at you like you're weird. But sometimes you just saying good morning to somebody can change somebody's day. It can stop someone from committing suicide. It is important to be kind. You never know what people are going through until they tell you. So choose your words carefully. This person who said I sounded like a cockroach, I could have decided that I'm never going to speak again. She said this to me at a time when I had come to Ghana, I was in TV, I was on radio, I was trying to get my feet around because, as you can tell, my accent is still very, very strong. So a lot of people are telling me they don't understand me. But I was getting to know myself. I was making my name for myself in Ghana. However, when this comment was made, I could have just shut down completely and I wouldn't be standing in front of you today. What are you using your gift to do? I go around and I show you guys, young people like myself, that you can do and be anything that you want to be. There is nothing impossible. Honest, and it's not just words. There is nothing impossible. There is power in the tongue. If you say that this is what you want to do, what are you doing to get there? You have to have a vision. You have to have a dream. You have to have an idea. Dream big. If I said I wanted to be an astronaut, I'm telling you, I'll be the first Ghanaian on Mars. But that's not my passion. So find out what your gift is, and also why is it that you want to do this thing? Why do you want to have all of this money? Why do you want to be the biggest footballer in the world? Why do you want to be the biggest presenter? Why do you want to be the biggest YouTuber? What is your why? When you find out what your why is, you have an ultimate sense of confidence that nobody can tell you anything. I know the reason why I want to travel the world is because I want to be the woman that is the window to the world. Through watching my YouTube channel, you guys can sit in Ghana and you will see what is happening in China, in Asia, in India, in America, in Botswana. I am the window to the world. That is why I travel. Why do I want to impact young women? Because I wish I had a big sister when I was growing up to show me the things that you should do and that you shouldn't do. I wish I had somebody that had gone before me and could give me that advice. I want to be able to use my voice to impact others. All of you have a gift, and my question is, what are you doing with that gift to create impact? Why do you want this big thing, this big dream that you're looking for? Why is it that you want? So, steps on getting to this big dream that we've all had, because I really hope you guys are thinking about it. I hope you guys are thinking about it. But you guys are like the future leaders. I mean, right now, the Gen Zs are ruling the world. So, I mean, you and your children's children are about to be our future leaders, and I need to be chilling on a yacht, believing that the world is okay because it's in your hands. So why is it that you want to do things, and what are the steps that you guys are doing to make impact? So these are some of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I feel like it's more about knowing yourself, knowing who you are, knowing what you can do, finding out. Take time. I'm somebody that journals every day. I'm very self-reflective. As much as I travel around and you guys see me with my big personality, if you don't know, please, you guys should be subscribing to me on YouTube, like right now, Ms. Drew TV, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, everywhere. Google me, Ms. Drew. But whilst I'm on all of these platforms, it's because I'm confident in what it is that I know I want to do. And you guys can have that same confidence. You guys can change the world. I believe everybody has a story. Everybody has a story that the world needs to hear. Everybody has a story that it might not be impacting 10,000 people, but if you have made change with one person, then that's all that matters. So that the next time somebody uses their mouth to say something negative to you to try and bring you down, you can look them in the eye, raise your head up, flick your hand, and say, well, it takes a cockroach to know a cockroach. Thank you, guys. My name is Ms. Drew.